Alright, it looks like we're live here, so I'm going to get started in just a second. Got our video, got my page up, we're all good to go. Hello and welcome to our Mimic Festival preview from Lamannia. This is our public preview server being live streamed on twitch.tv/ddostream. I am Community Manager Cordovan, and I like being on Lamannia because I can log in with my admin and do all sorts of things like run really fast. And it's fun. So I can also spawn things and have some crazy times in the test dojo. But our purpose here today is to take a look at the Mimic Festival. This is something that will be coming around the anniversary time here to Dungeons & Dragons Online. And we are previewing it right now on the Lamannia Public Preview server. So if you want to see this and check it out yourself, download the Lamannia client. You can find out how to do that by going to the Lamannia forums of the DDO forums, and I'll post a link to that probably in our YouTube show notes. At the very least, I'll put it into a Twitch chat as well. You do need to download a separate client. The only thing really to know is to put it in a separate folder from your regular DDO installation folder, so not really complex to get the client. And we do have a character copy as well. If you want to copy your live characters to Lamannia, it's a one-way copy, and your characters aren't changed at all on live, but they do make a copy of them, just like a photocopy on Lamannia, so you can preview things with your actual characters. Let's see. So, the Mimic Festival is being previewed on Lamannia as of this morning, late this morning. It'll run all the way through tonight, all the way through Thursday, and it'll be shut off on Friday morning. So we're doing a pretty short preview here for the Mimic Festival because we really want the big surprise to happen later. But we did want to give it a run through and give people a chance to check things out. We want to give us an opportunity to get some Q&A done, get some questions and answers, get some feedback in our Lamannia forum, so please check out the Mimic Festival and let us know how things go for you on the Lamannia forums. Finally, let's see, what else should I talk about before we get into what is the Mimic event and all that kind of thing? I don't know, feel free to ask us questions either in chat. We are on Lamannia, Advice1, so /join channel Advice1 if you would like to join us on Lamannia. You can also join us in the Twitch TV/DDO stream chat, and we'd be happy to help you out. Okay, so I'm already being bombarded with, hey, can you go and spawn items for me? No, not right now, because I'm in the middle of explaining the Mimic Festival, and I'm not going to turn it into an item spawning bonanza. But maybe later on in our stream we'll have some time to do that. But for now I wanted to talk specifically about the Mimic Festival. So what is the Mimic Festival? This is an event that initially came out in response to us no longer doing the Maybar Festival of Endless Night. That said, the tide may be turning a little bit, and we might be able to get some Maybar work done this year, so this is just going to be a new event, really, in DDO. It does, however, have at its core the Maybar loot. So the things that you get from the old Maybar, you can now get from the Mimic Festival. We also have new Mimic creature companions that you can get. We'll talk about that in a little bit later. And like I say, this is a new event that even has a bit of a server unlock mechanism. So at its core, what is the Mimic Festival? The Mimic Festival is a new event where when you open up chests, any chest in the game, there's a chance that it'll become a Mimic. And if it's a Mimic, and you kill the Mimic, which you should be able to do because it's not particularly difficult, you will get some motes. And when you get enough of those motes, you can visit the NPC that's located in the Hall of Heroes and trade those in for cards. Similar to our anniversary card event, this uses a different set of cards, but the mechanism is very similar. And so for the next, that's just the way it goes. You hit chests, they maybe turn into mimics, you loot the stuff, you get the cards, and then you take those cards to the NPC and trade them in for Maybar items and, say, +5 tomes and the stuff that you were able to get from the Maybar Festival. Some other things to keep in mind, there are some ways as a group, if you want to guarantee that the next chest is a mimic, there is an option in the DDO store called Mimic Bait. Mimic Bait, just sort of like fishing bait, and you basically consume that, and it's a guarantee that the next chest you open will be a mimic. There's also a mimic repellent. For those who do not want to take part in the event at all, they have an option to do that as well. The other thing to note is there's a mechanic in terms of how the mimics spawn. When you first log in for the day and you're running a quest, there's a much higher chance for those mimics to spawn. And then as more mimics spawn for you throughout the course of your daily adventures, that percentage, and you're successful rather, that percentage rate decreases. So what you'll experience is as you start running the new mimic event, you'll get a lot more mimics. And then as you are successful in hitting a bunch of mimic chests over time, the odds of that will go down. So sort of an anti-farming mechanism, as it were. But we also front load, the percentage chance of getting a bunch of mimics, so that depending on how much time you have to play, you can make progress in your mimic quest. That's really about it. The only real, unlike Maybar, which say was its own event space, and that the goal of this is to bring people into the regular quests and do their regular, running of quests, whatever it is that they want to do, and then while they're there, they're going to be picking up stuff for this new event while it's active, turning in their cards and getting new loot and all that sort of thing. So why don't we start off? Let's see. Let me answer in chat here. Yeah, so that's about that. I guess let's see what else we have in our chat, if anyone has any questions for me. Can you still get the loot from the chest, though? Yes, I believe so. We'll see that in just a second. If it is a mimic, then no loot. No, you should get loot as well. End chests epic or just normal run-of-the-mill chests? Just normal run-of-the-mill chests. Any chest in the game has a chance to become a mimic. Is there any level restriction in getting these chests? Somebody wants to farm low-level chests on a 28 character. My understanding is you can do that if you really want to. But keep in mind, remember, over time, the percentage chance of the mimic spawning for you will go down as you're successful. So, but yes, I think you probably could do that if you wanted to. Let's see. If you miss out on regular loot from regular quests, if the chest turns out to be a mimic and therefore you don't get loot. Let me put that that question, because that seems to be a question by at least 3 folks, to rest right now. Let's go in there and take a look at some chests. Do some admin spawning. What would be a good quest? You know what? I don't know, what would be a good quest to do? What should we hit up here? Why don't we, just for the purpose of getting this done, we'll do this. Yeah, I was thinking Irestone. I just didn't feel like porting over there. We'll just sort of do this the easy way. Remember, like I said, I can't die, so. I have my volume turned down just a little bit because of the live stream. I was didn't want to overly sort of cause trouble there. Sometimes when you're running like this, it can actually be a little more difficult to get around. I think what we're seeing here. Oops. Let me cheat. There we go.
Platforms line the rim of a deep shaft descending into the unknown. A game
Let's see. Alright, here's our chest. Let's see if this turns into a mimic. Yes, it does. And you will see here that we do indeed get the regular loot as well. I just killed it, so... Oops. Okay, what am I doing here? There we go, a lost mote. So it automatically appears in your inventory there when you get the mimic. And lost mote is the thing you're looking at. Let's see which bag it goes into. Probably ingredients, which I think I actually don't have on my admin here. But yeah, it'll go into your ingredients bag. Yep. And you can still loot the chest, just like a regular mimic. You go on the gold pile. Alright, so there we go. I guess next time let me just finish this out, see if we can get that second, get another chest here. Maybe I'll turn off my insta-kill, that way I have it a little easier. Could kind of show you what's actually going on. And we do have the ability to adjust the mimic rate there as well. So, what am I doing?
Crystal is set in the wall. It is tied to a door somewhere.
See, this is how GMs can just kind of zip around the room. Except I guess I missed my levers. Oh, where are you, oh levers? Did I really miss? What did I miss? Oh, there we go. What am I missing? Where are my levers? What did I forget? Man, it's been forever since I popped in this quest. Nope. Noobing it up on the live stream. Oh well. Is there more in here? I think I got them all, didn't I? So why is that door not opening? Did I miss something? Ah, there we go. Alright. There we go, that should have done it.
The cobwebs here are thick, as if a more potent silk were being spun by the spiders. Red Fang must be near. Shivering noises of alarm rise around you as you breach the heart of Red Fang's lair. Red Fang collapses.
Alright, so I've got it off. Let's see if this one works. Yep, there we go with another mimic. I should note that we have the spawn rate set pretty high on Lamannia here. So there's again with the loot. Kill the mimic. My inventory just keeps being full. It's because I'm on Lamannia here, where I'm creating items for all you guys. You guys are filling up my inventory. I blame you. Alright, let's see. There we go. Alright. Loot is gone. And I've got another lost moat. So there we go. So that's really all there is to it. You just getting chests, doing what you want to do. Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean there are more chests, but I don't really need to show you guys. You get the idea, I think, on this Mimic Festival thing. We will probably do some more of that in a little bit here, but I wanted to pop on over to the Hall of Heroes and show you the next step. So this is both in the Eberron and the Forgotten Realms Halls of Hero. Halls of Hero? Hall of Heroes? Where's the guy? Is there Mysterious Remnant Collector, Auctioneer, Lost Moat Collector, Mimic Hunter. That's the person you want to look for. It is a dangerous time. Chests all over are turning out to be mimics in disguise. 10 lost moats for a random Mimic Festival card. And like I say, I know how quickly you guys like to farm things, so I have a feeling it won't be too difficult to get your stuff. Let me just answer a question in chat. Can any chest be a mimic? Like, say, can a raid chest? Yes, any chest can be a mimic. There might be a few special chests in the game. I don't want to... It's possible that there are a couple chests with their own loot systems that maybe fall outside of this, but the general idea is yes, any chest in the game can be a mimic. Let's see. And here's our thing. Here's a Mimic Festival random card. That's really all there is to it. And then combine some Mimic cards. You'll put the Mimic cards in the Eldritch Cruncher, and you'll get stuff. Now, I'm not going to give you a full list of how you get everything. You know, that's part of the fun of the event, as the DDO community figures this stuff out. But it's very similar to the anniversary card event in terms of the way the Eldritch Card Cruncher works. Let's see. Yamanira's asked 1 moat per mimic. Sure seems to be that way. I guess I could pop into Irestone real quick and take a look. That's true. You do have to be level 4 to unlock the Card Cruncher. It's news to me, I guess, but sure. Where'd that guy go now? Oh, Crane. I forgot. Where did we move that to? Where'd that guy go? There we go. Force a habit. Alright, I'm going to do this in super cheaty mode. So we'll just hit up all the chests and then see what happens here.
Voices of hobgoblins can be heard nearby. These camps appear well organized, as if the crew expects to stay for a while. At a cook pot in the back of the camp, a kobold mixes a pungent brew. Scartongue flails in agony, then stops moving altogether. Several patrols are winding through the inert valleys. schooner has been discovered at the end of the inlet. Yar would be stranded without it. The briny air stinks unmistakably. Dinks, the first mate of the Bomb Raider, has fought his last battle.
That one is not a mimic. But, oops.
Yar's orders say he's to sail on Stormbreach and blockade the harbor. Keep him from leaving the inlet.
Not much luck there, are we? Yeah, that's true. I could probably just ignore those kegs. But come on, man, you gotta blow things up. Well, let me, that is a little surprising. Although we did get 2 mimics in a row. But still, let me check. I would think we'd have a, mimic here. No luck, though. Yeah, so I guess we got skunked. No luck there. There we go. There, so it can drop. Yep, it looks like a moat per mimic. So there is one other mechanic too, actually, that we should mention here in regard to the Mimic Festival, and that is there is a server unlock. So we'll set a certain amount of mimics per server that have to be killed, and then once that threshold is reached, then every chest in the game becomes a mimic for the next 15 minutes. So the idea is, as a server, you're unlocking these sort of mimic chest bonanzas by just doing regular questing and gameplay and killing mimics. Kill enough of them per server, and this sort of bonanza period begins where every chest in the game becomes a mimic. So sure you power gamers out there will figure out ways to abuse that horribly, but that's okay. That's okay. It's going to be a fun event. So, um, but that's basically the way it's going to work, and it is a 15-minute time frame. Then it resets, and you'll need to kill X amount of mimics again in order to have that reset. So you'll go again, and that's really that. In a nutshell, is the Mimic Festival. There's lots of items to unlock and things to do. There is another thing we can talk about in just a little bit here, but it's kind of cool, right? So the server unlock. So you, I think on Lamannia here we have it set as low as like 50 mimics, and then for the next, like I said, 15 minutes that'll happen. It'll be clearly more than 50 on the live servers. Stay tuned on the exact number. So. There is, I suspect there must be some kind of messaging to let you know when that's underway. Not sure. This is my first time seeing it on Lamannia, so I guess we'll find out. But I would think there's some kind of messaging there. I can ask. I'll make sure there is. But there should be. So. Let's see. Otherwise, another thing I could mention is the where he has some new creature companions that'll be available, mimic-themed creature companions. We can take a look at those in just a little bit. Let's see, and I can take a look at chat here in just a quick second. It's a pretty cool ability, isn't it? It can break things. Oh, come on. Let me smite you. There we go. Smoten. Kind of striking out on the mimics, but like I say, it's an intended mechanic that the first chests you get in the game are per day are going to have a much higher chance to be mimics than later chests. So, the idea is you'll see it if it's something that that you're doing, but kind of does have an anti-farm mechanic. So. There we go, another mimic there. Yep, again, one lost mote per. That's a good question on the champion chests. My understanding is yes, that champion chests can turn into mimics, absolutely. I guess we haven't yet seen a champion. Maybe I should head into Haunted Halls and give that one a shot, huh? There we go. Getting orientated here. So let me actually look at our chat here, see if we can answer some more questions. Let's see. What's the typical CR of a Mimic chest? Yeah, they do scale with quest level, but we set their hit points and such low. The idea isn't to give you a difficult challenge. The idea is to sort of just give you something fun to kill. So overall, Mimics really should not impede your progress in any meaningful way while you're questing. That's sort of the goal, and they don't have all their stickiness and all that associated with it either. What is my speed percentage? I can actually break the server, so I don't even know what it would be. Maybe 100, 200%, something like that. Run speed 5, that's what it's called. Are there new items from the normal Maybar items? No, this is the normal Maybar items. Like I said. Will regular motes still be tradable, or just the new Lost motes? Just the new Lost motes. This is a new event with all the new event goodness that's associated with it.
It will take great strength to lift open. This turret is rotten. Its crossbow perished long ago. The trigger, bowstring, and coral have crumbled to dust. There is a faint metallic smell in the room, and the doors and statues radiate strong magic.
Alright, let's see. Got one targeted, smite. Sorry, this is going to take just a quick second to do. And I'm going to try to get back to a chat here. Alright, now we got some champion chests. Got my smite aura off, and let's, yes, it looks like indeed the champion chests can indeed be mini mimics. Because you get remnants, and you get a lost mode. Although, did I? Oh, that's because I haven't killed it yet. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, I didn't get too much luck there, but there we go. I don't know the command for knock. Anyway, that's good enough. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Yes, I am immortal when I'm on an admin. What's the lowest negative hit points I can have? I think it would go on to whatever the binary, about the same as the plat cap. So negative 4.2 some million. One mote per mimic, that's correct. They are called the lost motes. Our purple epic chest mimic, it should be. Anything should be a mimic. And like I say, it doesn't affect the regular stuff that you would get from the chest. I'm going to check on that world broadcast message. I don't actually know the answer to that off the top of my head. I forgot to ask, sorry. But we'll find out. Can we find out how many mimics still need to be killed for the server unlock? It looks like no. We don't have a public countdown on mimic spawns. I think maybe we learned a little bit from Crystal Cove on that one, which is that if you do that, then everyone sits around and waits for other people to do it. Whereas if you don't, then everyone will actually participate. Can I spawn the chests out in the public area? I might be able to, but the public area might be flagged weird, so it might not work very well. And I want to show this off in a way that makes it work. The motes seem unbound. They can be traded. I believe that that is correct. Yep, it's just a raw crafting material. Do champion chests turn to mimic? We said yes. Does dungeon difficulty scale the likelihood of mimic spawn? No. It is a straight percentage chance per chest, regardless of difficulty. So, like I said, we're not giving out the percentages, at least not at this point, but it's very high on your first couple of chests, and then incrementally the percentage chance gets lower as you ransack chests that day. Any augment slots? No. Alright, if I bless a chest, do you get a mimic? No, but we should be able to. A couple of questions from advice. I'm seeing something about a spray to keep mimics off you. How long does it last? Can it be toggled on and off? Let me see what we got here. So we have mini mimics. Mimic bait is the one that'll guarantee. The mimic bait during the Mimic Festival guarantees the next chest you open will be a mimic, giving you and your party a chance at additional rewards. It only has an effect when the Mimic Festival is running, and you get 10 uses from this. The points, don't worry about the pricing. The pricing may well change. And maybe it's not in the store here. Yeah, I guess maybe the Mimic Repellent didn't get into the store. Let me see if I can create it. Let me double check. That might actually be in the Hall of Heroes. Someone asks, are lost motes the only thing you can trade for Maybar gear? No. No and yes. So the Maybar gear actually comes from the cards, and you get the cards from the motes. So you're not directly using motes for the Maybar gear. You're using motes to get cards, and then you're using the cards to get the stuff. Okay, how can I avoid those terrible mimics? There's a smell they can't stand. I never want to see one spray me down. So there you go. Mimic repellent. You just talk to the NPC and then you won't get any mimics. So, until I believe you log out and log back in. Okay, make sure I find a mimic. Again, you can get mimic bait right from the DDO store. This isn't hooked up correctly on Lamannia, but you can just get it from the NPC right like that. And let me actually spawn. Let me see if I can create some mimic cards. Okay, I'm going to need some inventory for this, so let me clear out what I got. Meanwhile, let me get some questions for advice. So just answered a question about that. We're also looking at our user chat, which is Join Channel Advice 1 on Lamannia. see what else we got. So I understand the mimics are all over the world or just in certain areas. All throughout both the Forgotten Realms and the Eberron quest. So any place you get a normal chest would have a chance to do that. I assume that means outdoor areas. I guess we could check that in just a second. Maybe head into the Vale or something. All right, and that thing's. I think that's pretty much where we ended up. So let me. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to create the lost motes and do it that way. Alright, so now I've got 10,000 motes. Let's do that. So, 10 of them will get you a thing. Oops. Motes exchanged, and you get a card here. Let me actually check my bag. Alright. Yes, they do go into your classic D&D anniversary bag. The Mimic Festival cards will just sit there. So that works. Again, similar to the other mechanic that we have with the Anniversary Festival, some are more rare than others. Sorry for those who don't like that. But that is the reality of these kind of things. And let's take a quick look at these Mimic Festival cards, just in case. They are not auctionable, but they are otherwise unbound. So you can trade them and all that sort of thing. And yeah, we got a bunch here. Let me try. I've got enough to combine some cards. So let's do a 3, a 4, about a 9, 8, and a 5. Crunch. Alright, what did I get anything? Alright, what did I not do right? Oh, and he said of 2 different cards. Sorry, I've got 5 in there. So you just need 2, just like the anniversary card event. Sorry about that. There we go. And I got the Robo Shadow there. And you guys are going to figure out the tables on that pretty quickly. Probably from Lamannia here. Which is fine. But we'll make you guys do the work. Let's see. Yeah, well, I will. Carpingy asked about the anniversary card bag. Hopefully you kept yours, but if you didn't, we'll get that figured out. Maybe with the release of Update 25, we'll redistribute them or something like that. So. We'll figure out some way you can get your bag. There are chests that are always mimics. The Haunted Halls of Evening Star chests and the Evening Star Fire challenges, are they hooked into this new event or are they separated somehow? So essentially, does a mimic which you kill that becomes a chest, can it become a mimic? I don't know the answer to that. Let me see if he's around. I will ask. answer for you. The answer is yes, it should. So there we go. Yeah, mimicception. There we go. Let's. The fashion shows a secret door of the mimic at the entrance. You know, I want to check one more thing though. Let's head to a wilderness area and take a look at that. Oops, sorry. Mic down. Sorry. The answer is yes, it should. So the mimic that you kill that spawns a chest does have a chance to become a mimic that you would then kill and get the mimic event stuff from. You know, I'm going to do fail. Yes, anyone on Lamannia could send me a tell. I can't guarantee I'm going to answer it right now, though, just because I'm a little busy. But, oh, is that right? You can't send me a tell? No, you guys can send me a tell. I've been getting tells. Oh. I guess I gotta do that first. Yes, it would be nice to do this on the live servers. I often think that, because I have the power. But not on my play characters. You know, my regular account is just like any other regular account. This stuff is sort of limited to Maybar. Oops, wrong one. Don't. Okay, that's actually Gustavin. Where did Gustavin go? Where am I not seeing him? There we go. There we go. Yeah, Titan knows me too well. Let's see, these characters are created over and over again like that, so it doesn't do much good to flag on them. Now, technically, I could probably just insta-teleport to it using admin commands, but that would involve me having to look up what the actual, you know, sort of game name of the veil is, so it's easier to just do this. Alright. Let's find a couple of chests, if we can.
This pillar was the final place in the construction of the giant aqueduct network. The name that the primary entrance to the crimson courtyard. The holes and gaps are large enough for the spiders to squeeze through, but not too small for you.
Nope, looks like maybe I'm not going to get it. Alright, it's fine. Let's check out the other Spidey over here. Nope, no luck over there either. All right, the planar gateway. That's a good one. Over the river and through the veil. I can actually, if I remembered how to advance my swim skill, I could increase my fly speed. Yeah, it's true. There we go. No luck on that one. It's fine though. No luck on that one either. Let's see. Oh, right. I still have the repellent on. Oh, dang. Dang, dang. Well, that would explain that then, wouldn't it? See? That's why I'm not in QA. Right. Alright, let's see if restarting my client here solves that trick. At the very least, I could log into a different admin character, because I do have one. The one I used for the Barbarian preview. I have to check on the Mimic Repellent, see how long it lasts. Let me switch over to a different character. Maybe it lasts till you talk to the NPC. Well, I'll test that some other time here. Does the bait still work with repellent on? It shouldn't. Yeah. Oop. Okay. I'm going to ask about the Mimic question. Let me actually do that. Can I do all of heroes? I think maybe you just speak to the NPC, but I'm going to double check that in just a sec. Alright, so can I avoid sea mimic? How can I get rid of the mimic repellent? There's a neutralizer. So yeah, that's right. So you just speak to the NPC to toggle it on and off. There you go. Alright, now let's we don't need to go to the Veil. What would be an easier one to do? Why don't we do Yeah, we'll head into the desert here and give this a testaroonie. At Titan, you see, that's why I'm not in QA, right? That's exactly why. Because I'd be like, it don't work. They'd be like, did you take off the mimic repellent? Oh. So. Run, 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 run. Nope, no luck.
Crystals surge skyward through the sand, creating a dramatic spectacle.
Sometimes when you're actually going super fast, you stop paying attention to where you are and get lost a little easier. It's all like in fast forward motion. Well, I seem to be kind of striking out here, huh? No luck. Let me take a look at our chat here. Let me see what we got. Ooh, someone got a root canal on your birthday? That sucks. Go to ringleader. Yeah. Yes, it's true, I am cheating. I say, if I really, normally if I'm really testing something and want to check something out, I will actually flip up my swim speed to a very high number, and then I can just sort of kill everything in sight and run around. It's kind of rad.
By the firebrand mines.
Well, I don't know, I guess I'm not having too much luck out here. Ataraxia? Desert's such a big area, this is maybe not the best choice. Let's see where else I could go. Where else could I go? There we go. Alright, repellent is off. Chest is there. Let's see what we get. Not regular chest this time. Well, I don't know how much time I should really spend doing this. You guys probably have other questions. Maybe I should try to get to those, huh? Oh. This is fun, by the way. I always enjoy just kind of going nuts here. Oh, actually. Got anyone here? No. Alright, I can check one more, I guess, and then I just kind of call it done.
This immense cavern is home to the deadly Volcurum. Dozens of adventurers have met their demise at this dead end.
No, no luck on this either. Alright, well, let's just leave that question unanswered then for now. It should work. It should be fine. So, let's see. Is the bag size increased to allow the emote cards and leftover anniversary cards? I'm going to have to check into that. I hope so, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Shouldn't it really? Did you see a string table? I didn't see a string table there. Let's see. All right, let's let me take a quick look at our advice chat as well. Actually, I guess I need to do that. All right, let's do one other thing here. So there are mimic creature companions that are in the DDO store, along with tricks and that sort of thing. So there's a midnight mini mimic. Just add that to the cart. A mahogany, majestic. I think those are the only 3 I see right now. I know there are a few others, including one that's given specifically for the community team to give out. So we will have a new creature companion for you guys. That should be pretty cool. But we can take a look at the mini mimics that exist right now. Alright, so there's the Midnight Mini Mimic, and they have some tricks. Attack. Look around. Play dead. Spit. And then, like I say, in the DDO store here, let's see what else we got. Preen, Sleep, Dance, and Fall Over. So, pretty cool. Alright. Mahogany, you only come in different colors here. Here's the mahogany one, and here is the midnight one. Different colored chests. Someone wants me to just spawn all this stuff so that everyone can just get it done now. But no, I'm not going to just spawn, sorry, I'm not just going to spawn a million motes and all, and cards and all that sort of thing. We want you to actually preview this on Lamannia, run some quests, let us know about the frequency, some of the things that you run into, and give us feedback on the Lamannia forums. So please, if you are interested in this kind of thing, check it out, and give us some feedback. Let's see, what else do we have here? We're about 5:12. I don't know how much longer we want to go here. I think we pretty well took care of it. I guess I could buy those other treats just to show you guys that. Alright, so let's head back and look at these other treats here. So, the ones that we just purchased were Preen. Where'd he go? There he is. Sleep. Little Z's. It's pretty cute. Dance. And fall over. That's pretty good. So, all right. Ikosa says the card turn-in should show what you are getting. Just like the anniversary event, we want people to actually sort of, or Green Steel, or some of the other things we do. We want people to sort of figure this stuff out and take care of that. I believe that Teomats asks, or Talmats, how do we earn a +5 tome? Is that limited to one person per event? The answer to that is yes. You can only get one +5 tome from the Mimic Festival. Once you've got your +5 tome, although I'm not sure if that's per server. That might not be per server. One per server, maybe. Then you can't get another one. So, the cards are random. What's the target for earning one card, 1 to 3 days? I would think it would be more frequent than that, because it only takes 10 motes to get a card, and, you know, you're going to be getting a lot more than 10 in probably your average hour. And then on top of that, when the World event is going on, that every chest in the game for the next 15 minutes is a Mimic, then you're going to be increasing that drop rate significantly. So, I mean, I guess we'll kind of see. That's part of what we're opening this up for Lamannia for, is to see what kind of numbers people end up getting, and let us know what kind of things they're seeing. But I have suspicions that there will be no problems getting enough lost motes, if that's something of interest to you. So, can I spawn 100 or so mimics in a private zone for yourself? Maybe. I don't know that that's going to work, though, because like I say, if I get too cheaty with it, then it may bypass the system. Trinity Turtle asks, where's the Turtle Cosmetic, Cordovan? It's in your mind. I'm sorry, at the moment we don't have a Turtle Cosmetic. But yes, that would be pretty rad. I'm going to check on the anniversary bags, make sure, see what's going on there. Let's see, are there any new items? At the moment it is the Maybar Festival items. You know, the community had said we want those back, and so that was something that we put into this event. Additionally, you can, you know, get +5 tomes, that kind of thing. So no, not new items, at least not this time around, but there are new cards, and they'll go into your image gallery and that kind of thing. And so there is a new thing to collect here. Can daily dice be allowed back into the bank anniversary bag? Probably not. Those are not meant to be saved and used for life, although I realize people do that. But that is not their intent, so no. And by that I mean it's fine, but we're not going to make it easier for you. Let's see. Are all cards weighted equally, so an equal chance of getting any card? Joe Kazra asks. The answer to that is no. Some cards are more rare than other cards. That is by design. And similar to the anniversary card event, there will be some pretty rare ones, and some of those rare ones are going to get you the thing, some pretty good stuff. So that's just the way it goes. Will the pumpkin heads be in there? No, the pumpkin heads I don't believe are in that, because it just thematically doesn't fit. The pumpkin heads will be back in the DDO store for probably the next holiday. Jelinek says, sadly, cards are deleted from the image gallery during True Reincarnation. That should no longer be the case. As of, I believe, update 23, we fixed that, so that that's no longer the case. Maybe it was update 24. Update 24? Yeah, I think update 24. But either way, you should be able to... Any new cards you add to your image gallery should be preserved through True Reincarnation. Dum-dum-dum. Let's see. How long will Lamannia stay up for? It's going to be up through Friday, probably until Friday late morning. We're doing a special Mimic Festival preview here from now through Friday morning Eastern Time. Really, we're advertising through Thursday, but it'll get shut off on Friday late morning Eastern Time. And that's it for Lamannia until the Update 25 preview cycle, which is a little ways off yet. Obviously, we're getting a little bit closer to that, but we're not there yet. So it'll be closed until the Update 25 preview, after the Mimic Festival preview going on right now. Let's see. Well, I guess if we have a couple minutes... Actually, you know what? I'm going to see... Why don't I head into Searing Heights?
This area was once a stage for entertainers before it fell into disrepair.
Yep, let's see. Hunting rares. There we go. I see one here. Oh, there we go. Nice. On the first try here. We have our Mimic in the wilderness area. So that answers that question. The answer is yes. You will get Mimics in the wilderness areas. So there you go. All right. Good to hear. Let's see. I can spawn some loot. I will take a few minutes here in the test dojo and spawn you guys some loot now that we're about ready to wrap things up. But before I do that, just let me see if you guys have any final questions about the Mimic Festival. We would really appreciate if you guys would check it out, run a few quests on Lamannia, and give us your feedback. Let us know sort of how things go for you, what kind of drop rates you see, and you know, turn-ins you get, and all that kind of thing. We would really appreciate that. Epic Sword of Shadows, please. Okay. Alright, so Epic Sword of Shadow is up first. Just spawning some items for folks. Maybe I can have the chat tell me what to spawn next. Elemental Axe of Fire. Let's see. Let me see if I can do that. Looks like I can. Someone wanted the Battle Rager's harness, okay. Alright, let's see. I would like to have the turn-in show what items you receive when you turn in cards. Yeah, you know, similar to the anniversary event, we don't have that as a default. But I appreciate the feedback on that. Perhaps in the future we'll do that. I think the intent is that we like it when the community works together and finds some of these things, and we like the element of surprise for those who enjoy that sort of thing as well. But there, I can understand where you're coming from there, Ikosa. Yeah. Epic Wolf Whistle. All right, I might as well. I can do that one. Yes, this makes me the most popular guy in Lamannia every time we do this. Sometimes it gets a little out of control. Yeah. see. How about sometimes I amuse myself. Alright, time to clean that up. Yep, there we go. All right. Those poor kobolds. I guess I should get rid of these guys too. Alright, let me copy paste this. Alright, I think I got rid of our coils. Oh, nope, there's some more. And that's madness. Read user chat 1. Okay, user chat 1. Epic red scale robe. Yeah, I guess I could do that. If I can find it. Alright, Cormyrian red dragon scale robe. Or, no, epic red dragon scale robe. Let's see. Alright. No, I'm not doing Villa in there. Elminster versus Coil and Go. Oh yes, it can be pretty fun. I could also crash the server if I'm not careful. So can't have too much light physics or whatever going on. So you do have to be a little careful doing that. But this is Lamannia, so we can be as open as we can ever be. We wouldn't do that on the live server just because you could cause some trouble. You want to, you know, be a problem. Skybreaker, okay. All right, one more. All right, Skybreaker. All right, let's take a look at chat. Anything? Any final questions? Otherwise, we are going to wrap this up. Remember, check this out on Lamannia. You can find out how to access the Lamannia public preview server by going to the Lamannia forums. If you are on Lamannia, please run a couple of quests, get some Mimic spawns, let us know how things go. Tell us about it in the Lamannia forums. This is available through Thursday, being shut off early Friday morning Eastern Time. And this is a preview of the Mimic Festival event, which will be coming to Dungeons & Dragons Online a little bit closer to our anniversary, around that time frame. We'll have an exact date as we get a little bit closer to it. And, oh, this guy is a Skybreaker broken. Yeah, see, that's what happens sometimes if I just spawn these things. They don't work right. So, yeah, there you go. Alright, so, that's that. Thanks for watching. We are going to archive this on YouTube. I'll probably cut it down so that some of this monster spawning and such isn't in there. I'll focus mostly just on the Mimic Festival itself. Excuse me. And call it a show. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.